All right, so we have the situation in Russia. Most of you know, right, that Russia passed these laws against gay propaganda. Come on, please. Like, if you can actually propagandize being gay. Oh, this is how you suck cock, by the way, kiddies. It doesn't work that way. You either have the inclination to suck cock or you don't. It's pretty simple, but Russians. I mean, what do you expect from them? I mean, they crash every 5 minutes. Have you seen any of these crazy Russian crash videos on YouTube? Golly, check that out. Why don't you boycott that instead? That's really their economy. Is all these dash cam accident videos where you can see them crashing into each other, crashing into walls, and to freaking other cars, trains, crashing into mountains and trees, and because most of them are drunk while they're driving. Fucking awesome. I love those videos though. I mean, I love to see some few bangs, explosions here and there. People trapped in their cars and can't get out. Oh. Well, too bad. That's what you get for passing that anti-gay law, moron. But anyway, so we're gonna boycott what? Stolichnaya vodka? Is that the MO now? That's the program. By who? Ah, Winnie Savage of all people. Not only does he know a lot about adolescent psychology, right? He knows how to stop young gay youth from killing themselves. But he also knows how to repeal those anti-gay laws in Russia, right? He's everything, man. That guy's a lawyer, a doctor, a psychologist, a sex therapist, and now he's a fucking diplomat. Jeez, give that guy a Nobel Peace Prize. What is he saying? What? We need to boycott Stolichnaya vodka, which is a Russian vodka, right? Russia, most of their export is oil and gas. It's not fucking vodka, you morons. Get it fucking straight. The hell's the matter with you, you fucking dupes? Imbeciles. It's vodka, Stolichnaya vodka. That's not gonna matter anything. You know how many straight clubs are out there that are not gay? That don't give a shit about this? A lot. And a lot of them carry Stolichnaya. I mean, Stoli doesn't give a crap. We're just spinning our wheels. You're doing nothing. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what we have to do something about this. I know that. But this is not the way to do it. I mean, I'm sorry. And besides, Stoli is a pro-gay company. And more than half of their vodka is not even made in Russia, you dupes. Fucking morons. It's made in fucking Latvia. That's where they make that vodka. Like some of the tequila that we get is not even made in Mexico. It's made in Texas or in Nevada or in California. Golly. Some people don't even know shit. And Stoli's been a pretty pro-gay company, right? But for some reason, we're still going to boycott Stoli. We're still going to boycott a company that has advertised in the gay prides and all that. Madness, I tell you. We gone mad. I mean, if you think that Putin and all these other KGB thugs and the Russian Duma and the Kremlin, you think they're pretty out of their minds? Look at us here. We're fucking boycotting our own people. What is that about? I mean, what do you expect to accomplish with that shit? Nothing. Nothing. And believe me, mark my words, nothing will be accomplished out of this. You're just going to dig yourself into another hole. And everybody's going to forget. I mean, look, first of all, and by the way, I saw this on Twitter. Sky Vodka is taking advantage of this. Now they're saying, a toast to equality. They're promoting that they're American, they're not Russian. And yeah, they're taking advantage of this thing. Although I will say that, yeah, they might lose a lot of sales, Stolichnaya vodka, but let's be real here. What can we do with this? What's going to happen with this boycott? What are we going to end up doing besides lowering their sales of Russian vodka that most of it that we get here in the U.S. is made in Latvia. Oh, but we're gonna send a message, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, see, we're not dealing with a normal human being here. We're not dealing with a senator or not, we're not dealing with a person that has his mind put together. We're dealing with a corrupt, demonic figure called Vladimir Putin, who gives no shit about LGBT rights or any of this equality bullshit. He doesn't give a crap. He can do whatever he wants. He's a KGB thug, and he'll do whatever he wants, as long as the U.S., NATO, and other international bodies will let him get away with. And believe me, yeah, we've done a lot of things to, disappoint the movement for human rights. And believe me, I'll be the first to say we have to do something about this whole thing. But I think there are many other options. And most of it has to do with the State Department. And what is John Kerry, the great skull and bones character who's now our Secretary of State, what is he saying anyway? Oh, you know what he said, though, about this? He said, oh, don't boycott the Olympics, right? They don't give a shit about this vodka, fiasco. But he was like, don't boycott the Olympics. See, I think that's what they don't like. I mean, they don't care if you boycott, the vodka. Who gives a shit about that, right? But they're kind of getting a little uppity here about us boycotting the Olympics. Maybe we could do that. I don't know. But even with that, what can we accomplish anyway? The only thing that we can do that will actually affect Russia will be to, it has to be really drastic. Like, I don't know. I mean, boycott their gas and oil. I don't know if you want to do that. And Europe, England and France and Spain and all these other European countries, they buy their gas from fucking Russia. So we're going to have to get those countries on board, and most of those countries are already fucked up economically, to say, hey, yeah, let's raise your gas prices here, so by boycotting Russia. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to deal with this. It's a pretty difficult one to deal with. The only thing we can do is, civil disobedience. I think that's the only thing you can really do. Let's get Madonna or what's her face, Gaga. Why don't we get her and put her in Russia, and she could do something pro-gay, and she could get arrested, and that would be a whole big media fiasco, right? Right? She'll be in jail for 2 weeks. So that will not look good on Putin. It will not look good on Russia. I'll tell you that for sure. You see and then we had what's his face that we had Brad Pitt going to Russia too. Didn't you hear about that? Brad Pitt went to Russia to promote his movie. The latest one, I forgot the name of it, but he was there promoting his latest movie. He didn't say anything about gay rights, because if he did, he would have been arrested. But see, if he said something like, how he really cares about the gay community, right? That's what he says. I'm not here to doubt him. I think he really cares, but these celebrities and politicians and the people with power, the people with, who can really do a lot of damage and change, they didn't do anything. Madonna, what? She was sued, right? Nobody gave a shit about that. But if Madonna was arrested, or Lady Gaga was arrested, or Brad Pitt was arrested by the Russian government for just saying that he supports gay rights, you know what would have happened? A whole big media frenzy. Putin would look like a fucking douche in the international media, right? For arresting Brad Pitt, or So far, the people that get arrested are, nobodies. These pesky little gay activists, that's all. That's not enough, though. We need Madonna. We know, right, you're our ally, all right? Hey, Cher, hey, you like going to those GLAAD awards, right? Well, you like to mooch off of the gay community, right? Okay, go help those gay people over there in Russia. Go over there and get arrested. All right? We'll have every pro-gay celebrity arrested, thrown into a Russian jail. See if they like it. See how much they love us. They won't do that. They won't do that. Heck, I won't do that. But who am I anyway? Jose Soto? Nobody gives a shit if I get arrested. Nobody gives a shit if I got executed in Russia for having a dick up my ass. So what do you expect to do with this? Nothing. Anyway. So they had this little protest over at the Russian consulate in New York City, right? And they were throwing vodka, dumping vodka onto the street. Like if that helps, right? Oh, look, Vladimir Putin. Oh, he's shaking in his boots, man. Woohoo! Well, now he's scared. Oh, now he's gonna get the Duma to repeal that. Anyways,
we're here today at the Russian consulate
in New York Ann
City to let the Putin government.
Sorry about that. It's not really working well.
And Russian businesses, in particular the makers of Russian vodkas, know that we are not going to stand silently while they attack us and our community and scapegoat us. We're furious at the Putin government and the legislature in Russia for passing these new laws that make it a criminal offense to be out about being.
Like, if Putin really cares, if Putin really is like scared, ooh, look, it's Ann Northrop. Oh no, she's mad. I better repeal that. He's laughing his guts out right now. He's probably, he's probably wondering if Ann Northrop is a dude or a girl. No offense, Ann. But I mean, that's how these people think. I mean, Vladimir Putin. These thugs don't have any compassion at all. You're dealing with a thug. So if you want to deal with a thug, you're going to have to be a thug too. And I don't want to go there. But I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what we can do. But definitely this boycotting vodka is not really helping. Not. And besides, a lot of these gay activists in Russia are telling us, don't do it. It's stupid. Well, here we go. We're doing it because Ann Northrop and Dan Savage says we're doing it. I don't know. You know what? I think the real anger is not even in Russia. I think that most gays in Russia don't even give a shit about this. They probably say, whatever, we're just gonna go and, to our parties and that's it. Live life to the fullest. I don't know. That's probably what's going on over there. I haven't been to Russia, and I don't want to go. But, oh well. Yeah, but dumping Russian vodka. Oh yeah, that's hurting Putin. Oh, look at him. Oh God. Ay. And we also have to boycott Russian products, not just vodka. But what are Russian products? I mean, besides those Russian dolls that you can buy on eBay, I don't know. What else can we boycott? Russian underwear? Do they even have underwear? They even wear it? I don't think they wear underwear over there. What else do we boycott? The little Soviet cars? As if anybody wants to buy that shit. Those little boxy Soviet cars are falling apart. Oh, and by the way, why don't we boycott the space program too? Because we're sending astronauts using their rockets and shit. So it's like, what do we do about that? We let it go? That's okay? I don't know. I mean, there's so much that you can do, but it's just so impossible. I mean, the only thing we can do is just, like I said, civil disobedience and have a celebrity or a gay senator or somebody which we do have a gay senator, right? We do have a gay senator. What's her face? I forgot her name now. I've been very forgetful these last couple of days. We can send her off and ship her off to Russia, or we can send Elton John. He was in Russia last couple of weeks, right? He was in Russia like a month ago. Why didn't he say? Why didn't he say anything? Why didn't he get up and say, "You know what? I'm gay, I'm queer, and I'm proud. Get used to it." Something like that, right? And arrest me, take me to jail, so I can meet my new boyfriend. No, sir, I don't need no rope for my soap. No, you don't want to go to Russian jail. You don't want to go to, I mean, bad enough that I've been to a Mexican jail cell once, years ago. But, and that was hell, but I could just imagine the Russian version of a Mexican jail cell. Oh my God, it's horrible. It's horrible to even imagine. I'm getting a panic attack right now just to imagine that shit. Anyway, I don't see the point of this. And anybody that's participating in this and trying to get people involved in this, you're all a bunch of dupes. You're a bunch of fucking, teabaggers. I mean, you remind me of teabaggers. You know why? Because teabaggers, you know how they get mad about certain things. Oh, let's boycott Disney. Let's boycott JCPenney. Let's boycott. I'm not really a fan of boycotts, though. You know? So, there you have it. Oh well. Complicated, but there it is.